And what happened was in the 19th century, a German scholar went to a monastery, St. Catherine's Monastery on Mount Sinai in Egypt, and came across this extraordinary code book, which is the Codex Sinaiticus, and a complete New Testament. And he recognized how important it was, and he borrowed it, and it ended up in the British Library ultimately via Moscow. It's another story. Where it still sits today in the British Library, and I've seen it lots of times. It's in Greek, of course, because the New Testament was originally written in Greek. And it's the earliest and best New Testament manuscript anywhere in the world. It's the Alpha 1 of New Testament manuscripts. And it was written in the 4th century, by the way, 400 years after the birth of Jesus. But it is, when you translate the Bible today into English or any other language, this is the main text you use. It's the best, earliest manuscript we have. Now, I'm going on about this because it doesn't have the Trinity verse. And we have other earlier manuscripts, fragments, not the whole thing. They don't have. In fact, the early church, when they wrote commentaries on the New Testament, never even referred to it, which is odd. Why would they ignore this Trinity verse if they were writing commentaries on the Bible? So clearly it didn't exist.